According to Steam, ULTRAKILL is a ultra-violent, fast-paced, first-person shooter created by New Blood. You know, the guys who made this game. What you didn't probably know was that ULTRAKILL is controller adaptable. So I took it upon myself to see if I could beat ULTRAKILL Act 1 and 2 using an Xbox One controller. This challenge was very difficult. So if you want to see more content like this, follow my Twitch to see full streams and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, and let's get into it. Freak out. That's a stream on my phone. We start up in this boarded up room where we learn how to punch, slide, jump, dash, and punch little funny guys to draw their blood. Skipping the rest of the tutorial, we were able to get our first weapon in the game. Why is it shooting? I beat the first few of the funny guys and then we move on to the next room. Yeah, I don't really know what I was thinking about doing here, so let's just move on.
After defeating the funny rock, we finished the level.
Level 2. My main worry for this level was Sword Machine, who likes to get up in your face with his funny shotgun and shoot you, and then hit you with his funny sword.
After collecting a secret and then finishing off all the bad guys in the room, we moved on.
Moved on into more enemies, and then we beat them. Good news, I can still sword B-hop. Oh hey, look, I got an S rank in time. I got an S rank in kills. I got an A rank.
After buying the best item in the game, we left to go fight Sword Machine. And here he was, Sword Machine.
This boss fight wasn't very difficult, or just very long. But eventually I did beat him, so now we can move on.
Luckily, I was still able to punch the bullets like a mad lad. Then there was phase 2 of Sword Machine. I didn't have too much trouble with this boss, only dying once or twice. Then we were finally able to move on to the 4th level.
We had a little bit of some issues. But we lived!
After dying to Maurice and then beating him again, we moved on. To then almost died of my own stupidity. But it's good, it's fine, I beat the level anyway. We were able to move on to Cerberus.
I think this is Cerberus now.
And here it was, the final boss of the Prelude.
Mind you, I was using a controller with aim assist at 20%, and I still was worried about losing to this boss and just not being able to post a video about it.
Oh shit! Oh!
The first one woke up, and I was able to get him down to phase 2.
This is when I started to have some trouble with them.
They would juggle me around so much that I couldn't focus on them or get blood to heal. Eventually got some lucky hits in and was able to win the boss without dying.
Oh yeah, first try, baby.
Oh hey, look at that, a perfect rank.
We made it to the first stage of Act 1, Limbo. I was very nervous about this ring due to the final boss of it being V2, which if you don't know, really teaches you how to move. Nevertheless, I kept trekking on, hoping I don't gain carpal tunnel by the end of it. My first encounter with the little purple droids didn't suck too bad due to them being really easy to kill with my punching bullets. Utilizing some perfect coin shots, I was able to blast through this level pretty easily. Then we finally acquired the nail gun, which is a weapon I thought I never used this much when I played the demo of this game.
Then this happened when I parried my own bullet. Nevertheless, we keep moving on, boys. After acquiring the blue skull and skipping past some enemies, we were able to finish the level with ease.
Alright, first level of Limbo done.
After more use of my Second Amendment right, we were able to move on to the 2nd level of Limbo.
Finally grabbing the blue skull, we were able to find the... Oh god, it's all on fire. Anyways, we keep moving on.
After defeating some pyromaniacs, we were able to acquire the red skull and, oh, jump scare. After defeating some more enemies, we finished the level with ease. The 3rd level served a lot more trouble to me than I thought it would, so we're just gonna skip to the boss fight.
Malicious Mass wasn't too much of a problem than I thought it would be due to the fact that I could just hit its grappling thing and drain its health. Only dying to it once due to me getting desperate for health on my part. I defeated him and then went on to the dreaded V2 fight. Here it was, the Malicious V2 fight. The fight that I hated on playing on PC and took me forever to beat. The fight
So now we're in the Lust Zone. This level I had completely no trouble with, and I passed it very easily.
Look at that fucker.
After almost killing myself again, fighting more enemies, we finished the level. By the way, can I say that Lust has some of the prettiest level design I've seen in any other game? The whole pinkish, purplish colors really make my toes curl. After blowing up a family's fuse box, we're able to continue with the level. After climbing up some stairs and fighting enemies through hallways, we were able to find the railgun. only to get stuck and have to restart the level. Wow, look at that, the railgun. After collecting the railgun for the second time, we continued on until I died and had to collect it a third time. Oh wow, look, a gale run.
After learning how to rail coin, I decided that I was going to go have a break and eat. Moving on. Level 3. This level wasn't too much trouble until I ran into her. Mind Flare beat me to the ground like the strong, independent woman she is. Anyways, I beat the level. Now we're on our way to fight the big guy. Although I had a bit of trouble with his fucking hand. After dying some more inside it out, I eventually beat him.
Now it's actually time to fight the big man himself. I wanted to parry some of his punches, but that obviously wasn't working, so I resorted to my guns.
I did it once the first time, okay? Alright, off to fight Gabriel. After being vored into King Menos, we went through the level. Well, I tried to until Mind Flare decided to beat me up again. After dealing with her and some doggies, we were able to trek through the level more. By the way, this room fucking sucked. I hate the funny rock. Finally done with the Moai over here, we got to deal with more Mind Flares. Fun. After dealing with Dami Mommy over here, it was time to face off against Gabriel. I was super nervous for this fight, being the final fight of Act 1. Gabriel likes to move around a lot. Even with aim assist, I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to hit him. Luckily, with some well-placed coin flips and some good shooting, I was able to defeat him on my first try.
And that's how I beat ULTRAKILL Act 1 with a controller.
Oh! On to Act 2, baby!
Level 1 for Greed. I'm gonna be completely honest and say I don't like Greed. The light enemies were very annoying to deal with, and I feel like the only thing that makes this layer okay was V2's fight.
After dying a couple of times, we beat the level.
Level 2 wasn't the main issue, only the sand was kind of pissing me off. I will say though, this level did take me a bit longer because I wanted to find the moonstone so I can make it night so I didn't have to deal with the sand when fighting the boss. But I couldn't find it, so I just grabbed the 2 stones and dealt with it. This boss was very easy. I even got to get in some cheeky little hits before beating him and ending the level.
Moving on to level 3. This level fucking sucks. The level is way too long and the rooms are chock full of enemies. Although I did beat the level, something disappointing happened. I had left to go and do something, and I forgot to switch the stream back to the normal video, so all you saw was this.
The more disappointing thing was that I forgot to catch the V2 fight, so I only got the end of it. I beat it. I swear I used my controller, okay? Yay, now I got the grapple. And then I died. We finally made it to the Wrath level. The first 2 levels I don't particularly like due to them being underwater and it's annoying to fight them. After finishing the first room and collecting the first blue skull, we moved on to the second room. This room gave me a lot more trouble than I anticipated, mainly due to me just not using my brain because it's been so long. After dying somewhere, we were able to collect the blue skull for the second room. Moving on to the third room, which I fucking hate. I gotta fight the angel motherfucker and Mind Flare at the same time, so that was fun. After collecting the skull in a very fashionable way, we were able to progress on with the level. After killing some TF2 sentry turrets, we were able to beat the level. Level 2. This level is a step up from the first one due to it being on land, but not too much because it introduces the idol. Idols are little statues that have the ability to protect one enemy so they won't take damage and cannot be broken with shots, only melee. Luckily, idols are randomly generated and won't protect the same enemy twice. Moving on to the ferryman. This boss gave me a lot more trouble than I anticipated due to me just sitting in the corner and hitting him until my hard health came in and I couldn't heal anymore. No joke, I had died to this boss so many times that I debated using the coin trick where I could just skip past him. But I decided not to because I thought that'd be cheap.
Finally, I had gotten lucky and was able to beat him and move on to the third level. Level 3.
Nothing really interesting happened in this level, so let's just move on to the Leviathan fight. Mind you guys, I have thalassophobia, which is the fear of large waters, so seeing the giant Leviathan image above my head really scared the shit out of me the first time I played this. Nevertheless, we fought the ferocious beast, only dying to him twice.
After killing him, we were able to move on to the final layer of Act 2 of ULTRAKILL. The first level of Heresy wasn't a problem, only having trouble with the 2 hideous masses at the end of the level. And here I was, the final level of ULTRAKILL. I was hoping to get lucky like I did on my first fight with him and beat him on the first try, but that obviously wasn't going to happen. I kept on dying to Gabriel and I was starting to lose hope that I wasn't going to beat him. I kept trying, but nothing was seeming to work. So, was that it? Was I destined to lose to an angel with daddy issues being sold as a body pillow? No! I had come way too far to give up on this now. And death after death after death? Let's go! I beat him. After 3 gruesome hours of torture in hell, I had finally beat ULTRAKILL using a controller. This took me 3 hours to do. All of this was live on my Twitch, so go follow that right now. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more content and challenges like this. See ya.